Hello, Sue here from the Dolbrodmaeth Riverside, and it's the 17th of January today. Oh, such a beautiful day today. Literally just come out. I'm just going to do a bit of gardening for an hour. I do have a lot of work to do indoors, lots of paint stripping, but it's such a beautiful day. We had the hardest frost last night. It was really hard. And I forgot to cover up my seedlings in the polytunnel. I've covered them up since, but I think it might be too late. Anyway, we're just going to go and have a look and see. Oh, I need to tell you the date. Oh, I can't remember. I'll have to have a look, but it's still frozen, the ground. I just want to do a bit of work outside today, just for an hour, and then go indoors and do what I have to do, which is some paint stripping. So I just want to show you what happens if you don't cover up your seedlings. Right, so we're going to go in the polytunnel. I covered them up since, but I think it's too late. I should have remembered. I didn't even know it was going to be frosty last night, to tell you the truth. So yeah. Oh, even the pipes were frosty, like inside the polytunnel. That one over there has got water dripping off it. So that was frozen, and I forgot to turn the water off as well, so I hope the pipes are alright. Anyway, let's have a look under here, because this is what got frosted. I don't know if it's going to be alright now. Oh well, never mind. I think they'll be alright. I hope so. Anyway, they're looking alright actually. I did cover them up with some fleece just then to warm them up a bit. I'll let you have a look. Hold on a minute. I'm just checking on them. I think they'll be alright. Anyway, let me turn the camera around. I'll just show you the table. But I think they're fine actually. Yeah, I was a bit concerned, but I don't know why I'm concerned. I did actually cover up the seedlings that I'd done recently. They already had the plastic cover on them, thank God. At least I remembered not to uncover those, and I must keep them covered up actually, in case I forget again to cover them up. But anyway, sorry, I'm not looking. So that's it. They're alright. It's fine. Just need to check the pipe. Let me have a look outside. Anyway, I'll turn the camera around, you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to nip out the back. Oh wow, look at them. They're all covered in frost. You see that? So it's really frosty still. So I'm just hoping the water is alright. Yeah. Well, it should be, because it is under the ground. I think the tap is a bit frozen at the minute. I better not push it. Oh, I forgot my cushion out here. I left it out here the other day when I was clearing around here, because I cleared all those leaves that were on here. Because my partner was... Oh yeah, I'll show you what we did. Yesterday, yeah, we came outside and we tidied up all these hedges here. Remember I said they still needed a trim? My partner's trimmed up all these, and he's trimmed up the ones all the way down, all the way round the roadway, all the way to the end. He's trimmed up all the hedging, so it looks much neater now. The farmer's supposed to do that, but he doesn't do it very much, so we thought we'd do it. This better take that spiky thing off the polytunnel. Oh look, that stick is frozen to there. Oh, it's actually frozen on. So in here we've got all our brassicas, so I don't know if they're going to be alright or not. It was the hardest frost I've known this year and last year so far. I really didn't know it was going to be such a hard frost. Everything's frozen. All the plants, look, they've all got ice on. Anyway, oh wow, that's what happens when you're not looking. These are starting to melt now because the sun's shining on them. I'm sure it won't do them any harm. It'll probably kill off any bugs that you might have on your plants, which is a good thing, because we want them to have a fighting chance to be able to live. Well, I think these are Brussels sprouts. I don't know, I think they are. I don't know how long they take to cook, to make. Oh, treading on this really spiky. Yeah, so these are all trimmed. I trimmed up these anyway. But if you take a look from this side, it looks nice and tidy. I said not to trim them back too much, because I do like the privacy in the summer, so people can't see all of our garden from the road. But I don't mind at this time of year because there's nothing to look at. There's a pheasant on the table because I put some bird food on the table. The poor little birds finding it hard to find something to eat at the moment because the ground's so hard. So I'm going to go and help them by clearing a bit of the garden over the other side for about an hour. That's what I'm going to do today. Just do a bit of clearing in the garden. The plants outside the house, the lily, it always flags in the cold weather and in the frost, but then it soon picks up again. So those leaves are alright. It's absolutely freezing in the shade. Wow, I'm in the shade. Oh, my lock on my chicken house this morning was frozen, so I had to go and get some hot water and put the actual padlock in it so that I could actually open it to feed the chickens and let them out into their run. Anyway, I'll just open the garage and I'll get some tools and I'll see you again in a minute. Not quite. I need to find out what the date is. I haven't found out yet. Anyway, never mind. I'm just gonna. It's so cold outside. Even though the sun's shining, it's really beautiful. But it is absolutely freezing. So I'm going to try and do something in the sun. Large portions of the garden are absolutely frozen. So I can't really do anything over there. I was going to go and do something over there, but it's absolutely freezing cold in the shade. So until the sun goes over there a bit, yeah, I don't really want to be freezing to death. So I wanted to do along the wall there, but as you can see, the grass is frozen, as are all the plants. So that's not going to happen today. So what I've decided to do is just try and do a little bit more of the wall, see if I can do a little bit of this, even if it's only for half an hour. Just do say every day. If you've got loads of work to do, just try and do a little bit every day. That's what I'm doing. So today I'm coming out here just to something. Yeah, I might actually put the bulbs in along this bit, because this earth, I just tested it and it doesn't seem to be that frozen now. So I might try and get some of the daffodil bulbs along this bit. So I really need to get them in this week. As I said before, I've got so many, but at the moment I'm going to see how hard this is going to be to do. Yeah, so I'm just going to get on with that and I'll show you once I've done it. I'm sorry. Anyway, so I'm going to just crack on and see how much of this bit of the wall I can do today, and I'll see you again soon. I'm actually going to burn some rubbish in my incinerator bin there as well, so I'll burn some sticks and stuff in there today, so I'll put that on, so if it gets really cold I can go and warm my hands up over there. Anyway, I'll see you again soon. Bye for now. Bye. I've been building some of the wall today. There you go. Oh, you can't see my shadows in the way. The sun's right behind me. So I've done to there. So I've done quite a lot of the thick stuff now, so we're on like the heavier stuff. I'm going to have to dismantle it all to redo it, because the it's so old and been sort of neglected for so long. I just feel like I need to redo it and reset it, and just, so that's what I'm doing. So I've just done this bit here. I'm just piling the slate, sort of overlaying it, But if you look here, you can see how bad it is. I'll get that out of the way. Can you see that? So it just looks like all the slate has been thrown on there. It looks really, really scruffy. So this will be a good job, because once it's done, I won't be ever doing it again, I can tell you. This is only a one-off job, building this. And once it's done, it's done. So I've been piling the slate back as I've been doing it, which I think is the best idea, because you can see what pieces of slate you got. And I've been trying to double it up at the back. And then behind that, we're going to be planting the bulbs in. So as you can see, I need to... So I reckon, so how much did I do today? Oh, the earth was really frozen when I started it, but now it's loosened off quite a lot. I'm just going to do a little bit more. Might just do this pile here. This probably take me about 3/4 an hour to sort out this pile, because then you've got to sort of undo the slate, take all the grass stuff out of the in-between, and then reconstruct it. So it does take quite a lot of time. This has taken me probably an hour to do this bit here. Yeah, it has. So, and I've only done it, I started sort of here, so I've not done much of it. Oh, you can't see the stupid sun. There you go. So I think I must have started here. Oops, I've got loads of sparrows in this. They live in this hedge here. They're always busy doing stuff. Anyway, they're living in there. They just flew down. So, yeah, so I think it was from here. So I've only literally done that little bit. But little steps. If I do some every day, it'll soon be done. It's quite a big job. Time consuming. So I'm just going to do this one more little section here. So I'm doing it in little sections. I find this is the easiest way to do things. So I'll just take apart these ones, put them back together again, and that'll be enough for this job for today. I'll go and do some work indoors or do something else. Yeah, because I need to continue doing the painting indoors. So much to do here. Oh, this I just try not to think about it too much, otherwise I get a bit overwhelmed with it all. Anyway, I'll just do this little bit here and I'll show you this bit once I've done it. Okay, I'll try and rig up the cameras another day so you can see what I'm actually doing, how I'm doing it, in case you're interested. Okay, so don't be scared to do stuff like this. It's like I'm just doing it by myself. You know, just if you want to do something, then just do it. You know, don't let things hold you back. Anyway, so I'll show you this bit once I've done it. Just want to show you the bit of wall I've just done. So I've just done this section now. So I built this section, took it all apart, took all the... Look, I got all of that out of there. So that's loads of sort of couch grass and stuff that's been growing in between the slate for... Well, this wall wasn't even... You couldn't even see this wall, it was covered up with grass. So tomorrow, I've done enough of this for today. I've got all these bits of slate everywhere, pulled out this great big bit. So tomorrow I'll continue clearing this bit of wall here, probably get up to, because it's a lot thicker now, the wall. I'm trying to build it back thicker. So I'll probably put another layer on the top of that. And I have been putting more layers on this side of the wall. You can't walk on this wall, it's not for walking on, so when our guests come I have to tell them not to walk on the wall because, well, it'll probably move. Anyway, I've tried to do it the best I can, and hopefully when it rains and stuff it'll settle it in a lot more. Anyway, so you can see where I've done up to. Oh sorry, the sun's wheelbarrow's in the way now, so I've got to do some more tomorrow. I'll probably only get up to here, depending, so up to here maybe. So tomorrow I'll do that section, and as I said, you can see there's many layers of stones now, so this part is taking a lot longer than the first part, but I have done nearly half now. So I've done nearly half the wall. Once I've done this, I will go and put my bulbs in at the back. So that's the plan. So I need to get this done this week, hopefully, if the weather holds out and we have days like this every day. It'd be lovely. Or even if it's just drizzling, that wouldn't be a problem. Just makes the soil a bit wet. One thing about being frosty today is that you know, the earth wasn't all muddy and horrible. It was a lot easier to just pull it out in big sheets in between the oh, just let me turn around just so you can see me. Just got a pheasant over there kicking off. I might go and investigate and see why they're moaning. So at the moment I'm not sure what to do because I've got so many jobs to do. So I've done a bit of wall building today. It's looking good when you stand from over here. Yeah. Yep. Anyway, sorry, the sun is really bright and it's right in my face here. I'm just going to see what's going on with the chickens. I might do a bit of the garden over there now, where I just was. My hair's gone mental. Sorry, changing the subject. I've got to try and get in here. Ugh. Oh, sorry, I was just trying to open the gate. Everything's frozen still. I reckon it's going to be really cold again tonight. I've got to go and see what the chickens are kicking off. I think it's because they can hear me. I'm hoping that's the only reason why they're kicking off. I'm going to have a look. What's the matter? What's going on with you lot? You're very noisy today. What's the matter? Chickens making loads of noise. Can you see them? You're very noisy today. All kicking off. Ain't ya? What are you making all that noise for? Hey? Oh, you're so noisy. Anyway, I might just give them a bit more food because I think the sparrows are eating all their food. Now I might just throw you in a bit more food. You're very noisy today. I think it's because you can hear me. Anyway, I'm just going to go in for a cup of coffee and I'll let you know what I'm going to do after. But it is an absolutely glorious day again. Anyway, I'll see you again soon. Bye. Hello, Sue here again from the Dolbrodmaeth, and I just want to show you what I did outside today. It's now 2:15 and I have been very, very busy. I did not stop when I said I was going to stop after doing the wall. I continued with this bed, I'll show you in a second, clearing it and putting some more mulch down. So I've put 2 bags of mulch on this bed now, and I've also, oh dear, sorry, you can't see me, and I've also cleared by the pond area, cleared up the rest of the dead lily type plants, whatever they are, on the outside of the bed. So I haven't done the inside of the bed, but I cleared the ones on the outside of the bed, pulled some weeds out of this side of the bed here. Yeah, and now I'm just going to take this stuff over to the bonfire. I'll show you how much stuff I've got loads. And that's it for today in the garden, I think. I think I've done really well. Feeling quite knackered now. I'll have to have a break. And then I want to do some paint stripping indoors. So, yeah, I'll just show you what I've done, okay? So, I did start mulching this bed. And I've mulched around that tree there a few times. Like 3 or 4 times I've put mulch down to try and suppress the weeds so they don't grow back again. And this time I've put loads around this roadie. I trimmed up that little bush there, took out some of the sort of shoots and the roadie. I'm just going to get the shears to just trim around the top of the roadie there. But I've been putting loads of mulch down on here, all over these lily things as well. So under there are these lily things. And then I'm going to mulch all this side as well. Just put it on top of the lilies. They'll fight their way through anyway. And I just want to cover up the whole of the area so that it makes it easier once the weeds start growing back, which there are a few in here. And I just keep cutting back the brambles, and then hopefully I'm hoping that one day they'll just stop growing. But anyway, I'm going to leave these roadies for now though. I can see that we need to cut off a branch there because it's impinging on the roadies behind it. But at the moment it's going to flower, and I don't know if I should cut it now before it flowers or wait until it's flowered, because the roadie behind it, this one, I might just sacrifice, yeah, because there's a big rhodie plant behind it actually. I might just have to sacrifice that branch on this rhododendron. Oh, it's a shame, but I don't know if I just want to wait for the flowers first. I feel a bit mean otherwise if I cut them. They take so long to grow flowers. And it's definitely going to have a lot of flowers on it this year. I think I'll leave it. And I'll cut the branch off once it's stopped flowering. Give it a tidy up. Give this whole thing a tidy up. So I've done all over here where Anna is. This is all the rubbish that I've got. So I've got loads of those leafy things. Some bark off the wood over here because it just seems to be falling off. What the hell was that? Bird. What was that? Anyway, so I've got this amount of rubbish. I'm just going to take it over to the bonfire. It won't burn at the moment. I'll just pile it on there. And then I cleared up all this bit round by this pond. Oh gosh, I'm in the way. It's the sun's right where I need to show you. How do I do this? I can't. Anyway, you can see around the pond here I cleared up all these leaves. Anna's now found something to eat. And tomorrow I want to start just clearing this bit up on the other side of the pond. Clear that bit there. And at the back there, I started clearing that, but then I stopped. So I need to finish this bit and then try and do more of this side. No, Anna. And then that bit will roughly be done, because I've done all the back of that bed. You can't see it from here, but I did do all of that. In the autumn, so I did do all of that already, but it's just this bit I didn't get to do. So I need to cut all these things down, this buddleia and all these sort of long things. I need to cut all this down and trim back all the periwinkle again, and yeah, and then mulch all this side as well. So there's still quite a bit to do, but it's not that bad, because if you look inside there, I've sort of cleared most of the back bit, and the other side I've done. It's just this side that looks a bit messy. It looks worse than it is, because I've trimmed up some of these bushes, you can see. But there are a couple that I need to trim up. The dogwood, I think this holly here needs a little bit of a haircut. I might cut all that growth off and to where you can see the short bit and make it more of a ball shape. And I'm just going to take off the top of my tree there, just so it doesn't grow too big, because I've noticed it started bushing out. It was only tiny when I put it in. I don't want it to get too big, but yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on the tree. I'll just make sure I trim it back if it starts growing too big. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that, and it's still a glorious day. It's not as cold. I think it's because I've been working though, so I expect it is quite cold still, but because I've been working, it doesn't feel as cold as it did. I trimmed back there was a buddleia in here, completely fallen over and actually split off. So it just pulled out, so it'll grow back from the root. So it's around here somewhere, I can't remember where. But anyway, it'll grow back, and all these plants, they all grow back in the spring. So there's no worry. I just need to keep it tidy. And then when it starts growing, I need to keep on top of it this time and not let it get out of hand, because last year it got a bit out of hand. And I don't know why really, because I wasn't doing much else, so not sure why it got out of hand. I think it's because I was concentrating on the garden over there, but now I've sort of sussed that bit, so now I should be able to concentrate on this bit and just basically keep the whole garden tidy, as well as all inside the house. Anyway, I'll just turn the camera at this time of year, because it's really bright. When I started this morning it was right over the other side, and now it's right over this side. Anyway, I just want to say goodbye to you. Let's see if you can see me if I walk over this way. I'll try not to get the sun right in the eyes, that's better. Right, so I finished for today, so I'm not going to do any more today. I'm actually really tired now. and I just need to put this stuff on the bonfire. Won't be having a bonfire today because it's a bit wet, so, but I'm just going to fry it over there. I just noticed there's loads of birds on the bird feeders. I noticed Simon brought the other one over that I've got. I will show you that in the next video with the bird feeders, but I'm not putting peanuts in there because that encourages the squirrels to come, and I can't cope with those. I can cope with birds but not squirrels, they're just so destructive. Anyway, I'll say goodbye now, and I'll see you again in the next video. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I hope you find my videos interesting. Please let me know if there's anything you would like me to show you. And I am going to do another video for indoors. It might be today. I'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'll see how it goes. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you again soon in the next video. So bye for now. Bye.